If Trump is arrested, how do you think his supporters will react? People don't realize how anticlimactic it will be. Trump and others and making a big show saying the FBI is going to bust down his door at Mar-a-Lago and drag him away in handcuffs. That won't happen. The DA will contact his lawyers to let them know they have issued an arrest warrant, and they will schedule a date for Trump to turn himself in. He goes to the police on that. He's fingerprinted, mug shot taken and processed. He'll then be arraigned and released on his own recognizance. All this will be worked out beforehand by his lawyers and the DA. He might fight extradition in Florida and possibly win with the right judge. But then he will be arrested whenever he goes back to NYC, which he has to at some time. Even once he's arraigned, it will take years for the case to go anywhere. Case in point, Ken Paxton has been awaiting trial for years. This is just home making noise for his constituents. I expect to hear several mentions of Hunter Biden's laptop. Not sure, but I feel like we'll finally get a true understanding of what the battery life on a rascal scooter is. Lots of social media posts with excellent punctuation and factual information. This was his plan all along. It's part of 100-dimensional chess. It's also that the other guy can get really arrested. I expect them to let the judicial process play out and hold off on any highly emotional response until the case has concluded and prosecutors have had an opportunity to explain their side of the story. After all, Trump supporters are famous for being calm, well-informed, and level-headed. There will be bloodshed in the streets. The heavens will open and fire will rain from the sky. Entire civilizations will be destroyed. The world will be plunged into darkness. People will resort to cannibalism. Demons will emerge from the depths of hell and consume our children. Brendan Fraser will get his Oscar revoked. It will be chaos and madness. His mugshot will be the dankest meme of all time. They'll whine on social media and wait for Fox to build them a counter-narrative they can run with. They'll blame wokeness and the usual targets. Then they'll claim exoneration when he's released on his own recognizance in a few days. The only interesting question is what DeSantis will do. If he muddies Trump's extradition from Florida, he could get in trouble with the feds. If he lets the Manhattan DA take him, then he risks the wrath of MAGA. Probably surprised, considering the number of times people claimed he'd be arrested and he wasn't. I'd be surprised too. They will blame everyone except the guilty party. Loudly and ineffectively. It's baffling that he still has supporters tbh. How many people cared about George W. Bush after he left office? I miss the days when the president left office and we all forgot about them. His simps are still hanging on. It's sad. As the party of law and order, they will act civilly and respect the process, of course. No joke, storm a federal prison to let him out like some French Revolution thing. He once said he could shoot someone and not lose any voters. They won't bat an eye to anything he does and instead condemn those who point out his flaws. Most of them will be bitchy but fine. It's that small fraction of radicalized, mentally ill, and disillusioned that have the potential to resort to acts of violence. Rush to buy yet another truck flag sticker to tell everyone around them how they feel about it. A lot of noise, but no actual significant action. A lot of threats, but also a lot of glancing over their shoulders to make sure they aren't the ones going first. Mostly whine on Facebook.
If you enjoyed this video, Please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.